Today I am making quick and easy, healthy refried beans. We just love refried beans, but in most restaurants they are cooked with lots of fat. These are not going to have any fat at all. I'm using these. This is Simple Truth Organic pinto beans. Make sure that you buy organic pinto beans because we're going to be using the broth on the inside. And anytime you have beans, you want to make sure they're organic. They do spray beans before they harvest them so that they dry quicker to make it easier for harvesting. So always buy organic. All right, so I strained off about half of the liquid. Normally I will use 2 cans in my recipe. So I left a can over there. Usually I use 2 cans, but I want to show you 2 different ways to do this. So for the first one, I'm going to use the food processor. I know not everyone has a food processor, or maybe it's too much of a pain to clean, or you're in a hurry to get it done tonight. But I'm going to show you the first way in the food processor. So normally I would strain 1 can and pour it in, and then not strain the second can. This time I just poured off about half of the broth, half of the juice, the aquafaba. Okay, so this is 1 can of beans. And what I'm going to do is I would just add taco seasoning. I do make my own taco seasoning, but just in case you don't have your own taco seasoning already made, I will show you what I'll put in here. So let's put in a pinch of red pepper flakes. I'm going to put in, if it was 2 cans, I would put in 1 teaspoon of garlic powder and 1 teaspoon of onion powder. That won't fit. Garlic and onion are fabulous for us, very antibacterial. I'm going to put in half a teaspoon of paprika. You can leave it out. This is a smoked paprika. I poured half out on the counter. Paprika is a pepper, also really great for you. Oh, this is a brand new thyme. I didn't realize it hadn't been opened. I have one open here. About a 1/4 teaspoon, a half a teaspoon for 2 cans. And a half a teaspoon of cumin, which I love. I know not everyone loves it. And I would normally put in a tablespoon of chili powder. All right, now I'm just going to put the top one and puree it. Doesn't get much easier than that. Beans are so good for you. Make sure you're eating beans. Beans are high in fiber, all your B vitamins. So good for you. Very high in protein and minerals. All right, so you can see. Now normally what I would do is put this in a pot and then just gently warm it because it just needs to be warmed. But you can see it looks just like refried beans. All right, so if I don't have a food processor or if I'm in a really big hurry, let me grab my other can. All right, I have my other can. This one I would normally do the same thing. 1 can strained and 1 can not strained. This one I strained about half of the water off. Pour it in my pot. I'm going to add the same spices. Pinch of red pepper flakes, half a teaspoon of thyme. I would probably do 2 tablespoons of taco seasoning if you have it already made up. Half a teaspoon of paprika, a whole teaspoon of onion for the 2 cans. A whole teaspoon of the garlic powder, a whole teaspoon of cumin. Of course, if you don't like all of these, leave out which ones you don't like. Use whatever recipe you want. This is just what I do. And a tablespoon of chili powder. Then I get my potato masher. Or if you have a stick blender would work as well. And I'm just going to mash it up. This will be a little bit chunkier unless I feel like doing this for a while, which you can. Be good for one of the kids to do for you. But I'm just going to stick this on the stove and warm it up until it's the temperature that I want. And then we will have refried beans. So either way, this one just takes a little bit more muscle power. This one is really quick and easy, but then you do have to clean up the food processor, so whatever you choose. I will finish mashing this and warm it up, and then I will post a picture for you. If you enjoy my videos, please let me know. Let me know what recipes you would like to see. Let me know what you like, what you don't like, so I can make it better for you. These videos are for you. I want you to be able to eat more plant-based, whole food, plant-based, cook without oil, very little salt. These beans did have some salt in them. So choose low salt if you need to. Anyway, like and subscribe to my channel, like my videos, and share. Thank you. Let me know if you cook these refried beans. Enjoy.